This presentation will evaluate the cross-curricular links that can be found between science and English in the national curriculum. Introduction. I will be talking about the history of cross-curricular teaching, what is cross-curricular teaching, both the advantages and disadvantages of a cross-curricular approach to teaching, what links can be found between both science and English curriculum, and the use of ICT. History of a cross-curricular approach to learning. The Forster Act was the first piece of legislation to specifically deal with education. School boards were introduced to manage and build schools where were needed. The curriculum only focused on the 3Ks, reading, writing and arithmetic. The Hadder Report in 1931 stated that learning in the primary curriculum should be seen in terms of activity and experience rather than knowledge that is acquired by facts to be stored. The Plowden Report in 1967 compiled evidence from professional, academic and interest groups which argued that division of the curriculum into subjects interrupt children's train of thought and hinder them from realising elements of problem solving. It also stated that some work should act out across subjects at all stages of primary schools. The national curriculum was introduced in 1989, which subdivided primary school learning into 10 subjects. They were divided into core and foundation. A rationale for cross-curricular teaching was only seen in the curriculum guidance document for the foundation stage published in 1999. In 2009, the Rose Review was published stating that effective learning could occur between subjects and in mixtures of subjects. What is cross-curricular teaching? Savage in 2010 states a cross-curricular approach to teaching is characterised by sensitivity towards and the synthesis of knowledge, skills and understanding from various subject areas. Barnes in 2011 emphasised that cross-curricular learning occurs when the skills, knowledge and attitudes of a number of different disciplines are applied to a single theme, problem, idea or experience. Pimley in 2016 also highlights that the best primary practice includes a blend of both discrete subject teaching, meaning teaching subjects individually, and effective cross-curricular links. Advantages to cross-curricular teaching. Nuffield 2009 highlights that a cross-curricular approach to teaching offers a creative way to develop children's knowledge, understanding and skills. Crossing subject boundaries allows for investigation to engage children's imagination and encourage children to take an active inquiry. The Rose Review in 2009 also agrees with this and explains that cross-curricular gives children the opportunities to apply knowledge and skills across subjects. Lorenzo in 1991 sees cross-curricular teaching as a way to support the transfer of learning and skills from one situation to another, which is similar to Nuffield and Rose Review 2009. However, he also expresses that it teaches children to think and reason as well as provide more relevant and engaging curriculum. Hayes 2010 emphasises that the integration of knowledge processes emphasises the fusion of ideas and concepts within the curriculum and broader life experiences to make education more relevant and meaningful to children. Disadvantages of cross-curricular teaching. Hayes 2010 highlights that a difficulty with not having strict subject boundaries can allow children to be unable to have regular opportunities to gain fundamental skills in key subjects. He also states that cross-curricular links may not always be as natural between some subjects compared to others. For example, links between music and geography are more difficult to create rather than creating a link between science and design technology. Grenville 2002 emphasised that cross-curricular teaching can become an issue when teachers are not confident in their weaker subject areas. Cumber and Nixon 2009 discussed that it is more effective to plan and prepare single subject lessons with specific learning objectives and intentions rather than a cross-curricular lesson plan. It is also emphasised that no matter the way the curriculum is organised, it is the quality of teaching and motivation of children that has the greatest impact. Links between science and English national curriculum. There are several links that can be established between both the English and science programmes of study within the national curriculum, allowing them to be complementary of one another. Both subjects require the need for establishing and developing vocabulary, which then further links to explaining and communicating ideas. Both subjects also have a natural link of understanding. Wellington and Osborne 2001 explain that learning the language of science is the most part of a science education. Vollmer 2006 highlights that language across the curriculum is important and includes not only reading, writing, speaking, but also viewing, shaping, watching and moving, allowing links between science and English to be significant. For example, scientific poems based on biology, chemistry and physics will allow children to understand scientific concepts whilst applying them as metaphors or conveying them in verses. Within the English National Curriculum, it is seen that many aspects of the spoken language skills can be transferred and used within science. It states that pupils should listen and respond appropriately, ask relevant questions to extend their understanding and knowledge, articulate and justify answers, arguments and opinions, and use spoken language to develop understanding through speculating, hypothesizing, imagining, and exploring ideas. These aspects of the spoken language section of the curriculum can be used and applied in science when carrying out investigations, as previously stated, by allowing spoken language to develop understanding through hypothesizing and speculating, for example. Use of ICT. Ofsted 2011 states that ICT is compulsory for children aged 5 to 16 years. However, the Department for Education and Skills highlights that ICT can make a significant contribution to teacher learning across all subjects, as well as providing opportunities to motivate and engage children and meet their learning needs. Woods 2010 also agrees with this statement and explains that using ICT in a cross-curricular way can allow lessons to be more creative and engaging to the children. Becker 2001 carried out a study with 4,000 teachers and suggested objectives of using ICT in lessons. The study confirmed the positive impact that ICT can have on children's learning. This included producing higher quality work, learning more independently and their own pace, and integrating several subjects into project-based activities. Russell 2001 agrees with this and highlights that multiple integration defined as children working on a single project across a range of subjects and using ICT to gather and process information and produce a final output. He also highlights the benefits of this approach being that the work done in all lessons is set in a context that offers interactions and skills across different subject areas. With technology developing daily, it's clear to see that integrating and implementing technology within the classroom is a useful tool to aid and complement learning in different subject areas, as well as a cross-curricular approach to teaching. Conclusions. Over the years, it is clear to see that the pedagogy of cross-curricular teaching has developed through the different acts and reports written. It is also clear that there are many advantages to adopting a cross-curricular approach. However, as always, there are some disadvantages. Although it is important to remember what Pimley 2006 said, in which the best primary practice includes a blend of both discrete subject teaching and cross-curricular teaching. As previously stated, there are natural links that can be found between subjects, allowing them to be complementary of each other, making cross-curricular teaching easier. This was seen between science and English, being that both subjects require the need for establishing and developing vocabulary, which then further links to explaining and communicating ideas. The use of ICT is a subject that can benefit cross-curricular learning, allowing lessons to be more creative and engaging. It has been seen that the use of ICT has an increasingly positive impact on children's learning and provides context and interaction of skills across all subjects. Using ICT to aid other subjects can be seen as taking a cross-curricular approach to teaching. A blend of cross-curricular teaching and discrete teaching can be helpful to benefit children's understanding of that not everything can be categorised, but sometimes can work together to complement each other, especially within teaching and learning. It has been seen that there are multiple ways in which science and English can be complementary of each other to provide a cross-curricular approach to teaching, as well as a discrete approach to both subjects. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you have enjoyed it.